What's going on, YouTube? It's Jay Coffee back at it. And with the NFL draft just 9 days away, the Bills having a great offseason thus far, in my opinion. Everyone, let me know your grades for ratings of what the Bills have done in the offseason, snatching up Bosa, some other transactions that we made and all that. Go Bills is trending right now. Everyone's getting back in that football mode. And let's check out this top post here. Josh Allen's humility and team-first mindset set him apart as he chose a team-friendly deal despite being offered more than Mahomes' record contract. Let's check it out.
Team-friendly deal. Believing that, did you catch this? Here's how Josh Allen reportedly rejected the idea of surpassing Patrick Mahomes as the top-paid quarterback in the NFL. Well, despite securing a record-breaking 6-year, $330 million contract with the Buffalo Bills recently, Allen turned down the chance to surpass Patrick Mahomes as the highest-paid quarterback in NFL history. He passed up on the chance in 2021 after Mahomes' mega deal in 2020. And instead, he chose a team-friendly deal, believing that he didn't need more money to live a fulfilling life. As he said, "I don't need any more. If I can't live on what they're paying me, something is very wrong." His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and character, proving that talent alone doesn't take you to the top. It's the grind that gets you there. With a league MVP title, a massive contract, and the admiration of fans, Allen's only missing piece now is a Super Bowl ring. Did you catch some?
So, I mean, Josh has just continually got better, man. The haters talk their talk. The Chiefs haters, not all Chiefs fans, but there's a lot of bandwagon, fake-ass Chiefs fans, just like there was always a lot of bandwagon. I mean, this goes on forever, dating back to as far back as I can remember. That's why the Dallas Cowboys are quote-unquote America's team back in the 90s. People who don't really know football like that, a lot of them, they're just hopping on the Cowboy bandwagon. Same thing when the dynasty, the Patriots dynasty was going. There's a bunch of fans that couldn't even name half the players on the Patriots, but they're a Patriots fan, you know what I mean? But Josh has continually got better, and with the whole MVP thing, there was a lot of people last year that were saying Josh should have had it the year prior and Lamar should have got it last year. Let me know what you think about all that. Let's see what people are saying to this. But I mean, that's really it. All that's left is that Super Bowl ring. Let's see. That's my QB. Mahomes is notoriously and criminally underpaid, but okay. Literally the GOAT. One guy has won multiple Super Bowls and the other has never beat Mahomes or Burrows in the playoffs or won the AFC Championship. Well, I mean, that's true, but this year is the year. I know, again, people will talk ish, but I'm just getting pumped, man, as we're getting closer. What's this? He's going to be a very busy man. Bills Mafia, go Bills. Ladies and gentlemen, your trade making, draft pick taking, fan pleasing. That sounds like it needs a pause, kind of. Franchise fleece and wheel and deal, son of a gun. On the Ric Flair vibes. Buffalo Bills draft day scenario 2. Bills fans, or just football fans out there, let me know who you got on your draft board, man. I can't wait till the draft. And I was watching something the other day. I can't remember what it was, but there was a box of Flutie Flakes on it. I think it was a movie. I can't remember what state it was. I was surprised because those, were regionally released. Let's see here. Love it. I'm team replace Cook. Someone younger and with less drama. Was all for a fair contract between Bills and Cook, but he's coming off wild and childish. He's asking for 15 and publicly starting drama. He's a 2-down back. This was 6 hours ago. Yeah, I haven't been keyed in on everything over the off season. Like draft is normally right after draft day is normally like really when I start getting more focused, and the countdown to regular season kind of starts, in my opinion. But we gave out those extensions, and Cook didn't get one, and there was quite the debate about that. What does everyone think, man? The Bills. This guy says Cook is starting drama. Is he been acting childish and all that? Let's see. The Bills are hosting Texas running back Jaden Blue on a pre-draft visit per Aaron Wilson NFL. Blue is a big play slasher and also offers some receiving chops. Low mileage as he played second fiddle for most of his career. I think he'll be a better pro than college football player. I mean, it's always so wild gauging talent. That's why there's so many draft busts, and historically, where you look at certain individuals that make a huge impact is shocking. Like running back wise, Arian Foster, undrafted. And then analytically, there's a lot of people that say the running back position, the way things work out, as it's a shame. And let me know out there if you feel this to be true. I was chopping it up with someone who's like a numbers guy for real, like for a living and all that. And he was big on saying, man, running backs for most teams, you can switch in or out a running back, and it don't make that big of a difference, like analytically. And it's so wild too, where you'll see a running back be the man, like how Sean Alexander was, and then be lost in the sauce and non-existent. It's messed up because they really put it all on the line. But it's like that position where you can just be here today, gone tomorrow. One of my sleeper picks, kid can do it all. I'm a fan. Who was that again? Texas, Jaden Blue. I don't know. Will the Bills take another running back? We'll have to wait and see. And what does everyone think about the Cook drama? Go Bills is the Buffalo version of Aloha. So, I don't know. There you have it. Draft day is almost here. 9 days away. Go Bills. Comment your thoughts on everything in here. Subscribe. It's coffee. I'm out.